Away from the second larger bridge, now Nigeria is not restructuring her debt. This was disclosed by the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, this Wednesday in Abuja. She disclosed this while giving a breakdown of the over 20 trillion naira spending plan for the 2023 fiscal year. Liakatin Babatunde reports that the government is also considering restructuring of the NYSC to optimize diaspora participation.
It is the last budget to be prepared by the President Muhammadu Buhari administration. The draft 2023 budget was prepared against the backdrop of continuing global challenges occasioned by lingering COVID-19 pandemic effects, as well as higher food and fuel prices due to the war in Ukraine. Revenue generation remains the major fiscal constraint of the Federation amid rising debt concerns. Total revenue available to fund the 2023 budget is estimated at 9.73 trillion naira. This includes the gross revenues of 63 government-owned enterprises totaling 3.48 trillion naira. 20% of projected revenues is expected to come from oil-related sources, while 80% is to be earned from non-oil sources.
Our solution is to just get out of this subsidy regime. Whichever way you cut it, the regulators now, the Midstream Downstream Regulatory Authority has made a commitment that they are putting in place measures to be able to track the distribution of petroleum products to the fuel stations and report on the actual consumption.
Overall budget deficit is 10.78 trillion naira for the year 2023, representing 4.78% of GDP. The deficit is to be financed mainly by borrowings comprising domestic sources 7.04 trillion naira, foreign sources 1.76 trillion naira, multilateral and bilateral loans drawdowns 1.77 billion naira, and privatization proceeds 206.18 billion naira. Total public debt stood at 23.06% as of June 30, 2022. The government has no plans to restructure her debts, but what is certain for restructuring is a National Youth Service Corps, the NYSC.
Immediate past Director General of the NYSC began a process that was indicating that they have gone against the law and actually wanted to take people up on that. And our view is that that is discouraging diasporas from coming back home and bringing investments. That instead we should redesign the program. If we have to amend the law, we will, and we're looking at doing that in the Finance Act, to enable a diaspora to come back anytime they are ready to be able to serve. We'll just change the condition of serving.
Critical sectors in the coming year include education at 10%, health 8%, defense, infrastructure and social development and poverty reduction programs. In Abuja, Liakatin Babatunde, NTA News.